Hello everyone, Heather Turner here with another video that will be hopefully helpful to you in your EdTech journey. Today's EdTech tool is Book Creator. It is one of my favorite tools, and I'm going to show you how you can utilize this tool to create free ebooks that you can embed video, audio, and so much more. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create an account with Book Creator. So I'm going to get to Book Creator by just typing in Book Creator Chrome, and then I'm going to choose Book Creator, which is app.bookcreator.com if you want to type it in, but I tend to just Google it. So once I get to the sign-in page, I have two options. I can sign in as a student, or I can sign as a teacher. Now, the benefits of signing in as a teacher is you can create your own library that your students can share books with. So I find that that's the way to go if you're going to be using this with students. So I'm going to click on the teacher sign-in, and I'm going to sign in with Google. You can also sign in with Office 365, sign in with your email if you don't want to connect all of your accounts together, or you can sign in with Clever. So I'm going to go with Google, select my account, and then you might have it ask you a few permissions, and that's just to be able to utilize Google sign in for Book Creator. Okay, so when you get into Book Creator, you will have a book that I have since deleted, which is kind of a getting started ebook for using Book Creator. So you're welcome to peruse that. I didn't need it, so we're gonna go ahead and push forward. So to create a book, I go to New Book with a plus sign, pretty easy. And then I can choose the shape of the book. I tend to use the portrait and the square. If you're doing a true picture book, you might choose to do the landscape one, but I tend to use the square and the portrait most often. And then you have a comic layout as well, which is down below, and it's the same sizes. So I'm going to go with square this time. And then we're going to talk about the types of media that you can put in one of these Book Creator books. This is like the simplest looking website that is one of the most powerful, I think, for students. So I'm going to go to the plus, and I can import a lot of different things. So I can import images, and you'll notice right below the Google search it says results shown are labeled for commercial reuse of modification. That means that this search allows you to just look for images that you have the right to use that are open source images. So I really appreciate that when I'm using it with students and myself in particular, because I don't have to worry about that, and it's a great conversation with students you realize that they can't just use any image that's out there in the world. You can also put in a map, which could be really helpful if you're doing a lit journey for literature, or in social studies, history. You can put in those maps and things along those lines. Topography for geography, or even science as well. So really the options are endless for those maps. You can also add files that are right from your computer. So that's really helpful when you're doing things that you've taken a picture of yourself that might be on your computer. Also, you can use Drive. And what that does is you can actually hook your Google Drive to your Book Creator account, and then you can use anything that is in Google Drive. You can also embed a web page. Now, this could be a web page itself, of course, but it also could be like a YouTube video, which that kind of opens the door for a lot of things to be able to do. In the next video, I'll show you exactly what that looks like. I also, if I go to that plus again, I can actually take a picture. So I could use my camera that I'm talking to you right now with, and I could take a picture and put it right in the book. And that could be really helpful if you're doing the author page at the end. That's nice. You can also use a pen. And we have lots of different, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options. And then we also have the ability to do an auto draw, which is really cool. And so at the top, it's pretty cool. It actually wants to figure out what it is you're trying to draw, which, could be really helpful for students that it's hard to kind of draw on the computer screen. So that's kind of cool. That's one of my favorite pens, I have to say. So we can do different sizes of the ink, as it were. And you could also, have a picture in here and then draw on top of it. So maybe you have a diagram that you want to circle certain things. So that could be really great. You can erase, of course. You can also fill the whole page with a color, which that's kind of nice as well. And then, of course, we have emojis because life would not be correct in the world if we didn't have some emojis, right? So I'm just going to undo those things, and I'm going to go to done, and then I'm going to go back to my plus so that I can see what else I have. So we can also, of course, add text, and then you can record audio. So all you have to do is click that, and it'll have you allow the microphone, and you can actually put audio on the book, which for differentiation would be a great option for y'all to have. So that is all of the things that you can actually put on a page in Book Creator. In the next video, like I said, I will be talking about how you actually go about adding the information. So see you in the next video.